Hey Clashes, I'm climbing up the ranks right now quite quickly, and one of the main reasons is my defense. Take a look at this. Being top 20 global and having such a defense is not what you would normally expect. So I thought I would share the base link with you guys today, but as well talk about, well, how do you build bases like this? Like, what is the thought process looking like? And what I like to do, especially for maybe new beginners who are just starting with base building, take a look at a base which defends really well for others maybe, or you have struggles to attack. For example, this base right here, it was really popular in the beginning of the Legend season. I think it was built by Dark on top. And I thought, well, that setup, I like it quite a bit. But I wanted to combine it with this base, another base which is quite old for me. And I wanted to have the best aspects of both bases and combine those. And this is what it looks like. And this is now how the base looks like, which means I have kept the two rage towers with the overall setup behind the town hall, but I have adjusted the compartments and changed the compartments, especially in front of the town hall. I have changed the flanking compartments with the air defenses and everything. So I overall kept the identity with as well putting my twist on it with my old base, for example, and kind of combined both things which I liked about those bases. Like, for example, the setup in front of the town hall, or on the other side, the two rage towers with this setup. And every base, at the end of the day, is all about forcing mistakes. If an attack is executed properly, there's nothing you can do as a defender. On this one, for example, we have the town hall. Some people like to go for the town hall as a royal champion charge, and this is what the guy did. But that was into all of the heroes, which is kind of problematic. At the same time, you could say, well, that's not the smartest thing to do. As I said, he wanted to go for the town hall. He had the town hall as a high valuable defense here and wanted to go for it. But this entry is defended. Now, the next might obviously say iTzu. The obvious next entry is going to be in one of those rage towers. This one or this one. And that's 100% correct. You want to defend those rage towers. And this is something I have learned then now after activating this base the first time, because this base was crushed by some of the attackers going in with the invisible royal champion charge into those rage towers. Getting out one of those rage towers with the defense around it is pretty much going to be a free 3-star for the attacker. Well, this is now lesson number 2 for you as a base builder. Your base might defend really poorly in the beginning of the first day. So you have to do adjustments. And that's what I did. Because take a look at this overall. We have as well. That recall was really unfortunate with the town hall staying alive, by the way. But even with the 2-star would have been still a great defense, right? But let's imagine the town hall would have went down to the 2nd star, whatever. But what is important is some of those traps were not really efficient. So I did some adjustments. The first one was remove that giant bomb, like Giga Bomb, behind the town hall and instead put it on this side. That's visible for the attacker, which means attackers will think, hey, that's the Giga Bomb, I won't mess with that. I will send everything on the other side. Take a look what I did here. And this is what the base now looks like. And take a look at this. I did exactly that. We have the trap now on this side, which is forcing most of the attackers to come in from the other side. But we have small bombs here, more small bombs, giant bombs, everything, with the tornado trap as well. The goal here is to take down the Spirit Fox and delay time from the Royal Champion. This is what I use the tornado trap for now. With this setup now, you're forcing the attacker to go in from this side because we have the Giga Bomb over here, right? So people want to avoid it because this would deal a lot of damage to the Fox. And that's exactly what I tried to bait here. The next thing which I noticed is a lot of people try to take down one of those sides and then enter into this flank with the attack. So what I did here is then have the red mine farm against those healers, for example. They can obviously as well flip that. Either way, we have the red mine farm now versus the healers. And those are the small things which you can do and adjust. But now let's see, did it actually work? Did this have any impact whatsoever? Watch this. And trust me, there is no better feeling as a base builder when one of your plans of like baiting the opponent actually works in the end, okay? So we have the base here, we have the Giga Bomb, and we have now Snyder attacking exactly from this side where I want him to attack from. First small 3 bombs, or the 3 first small bombs are all hitting. Tornado Trap is here as well to delay things and rotate the Fox and the Royal Champion into a position that if they jump the wall, they're getting hit by a ton of traps. Take a look at this. One more giant bomb, and this Fox is gone. Which means he has to now invest a ton of invisibility spells to keep that Royal Chip alive. And if he's not getting those defenses, he has not created a great pathing for his root riders, because people like to go into the second raid tower early on and then have the town hall kind of on the back end. The other option would be from here, but with this back end, that's an even more likely 3-star. So he takes the risk of going now in from the top left side and doing exactly what I just said. But with not taking down those buildings, the pathing is not really there. And this is now going to split up his troops massively, and that's exactly what we tried to get, right? That's what the plan was all about. Trying to make sure that we have this layer in the last row staying alive. That's why we invested all of those traps here. So with that being said, we see exactly how this entry is. As well, another thing is I have switched those defenses kinda, where the monolith now is on the other side, because that position he stays alive a lot of times. And he already took down a root rider, so that is really a crucial thing. This is now where it's a lose-lose situation. Option number 1, he is going to overgrowth the rage tower, which is forcing him into the base, but in between a lot of damage, like even those who are not like taken care of, the overgrowth, everything. So is it problematic? He decided to go for the town hall, which in the end results in an incredible big mistake for him, because, well, the town hall is going to survive. Big spoiler here, because take a look at this. He's activating the queen ability. There is some more black mines, and the town hall is not going to go down because the royal champion is going to approach and it's going to defend it. So overall, it's going to result in a 1-star, and exactly has worked out as I was hoping for. And that's like the next thing, really what I said. Try to adapt with the bases, try to adjust the traps, and this is kind of the most important thing when building those bases. Try to take a look, okay, is there one entry which a lot of people are playing? Well, that's exactly what we try to then bait, because the first attacker, which we have seen the 1-star earlier in the video, went in from over here. There were no traps. I don't need to defend that. We have so many heroes here that that's already enough of a defense. But those were the two weaknesses. This is what everyone tried to go into. And this is why we try to have our traps around that area, trying to defend that. Now you might think, iTzu, with not having tsunami trap or the giant, the giga bomb around the town hall, take a look at this. If you're thinking air right now is strong, you are so wrong. It's crazy. Because take a look at this. Everything is ground and high legends. Ground is dominating so bad. And that was even before as well. Even before the cookies were there as well and everything. Like, root riders are still incredibly strong on Town Hall 17. And it's kind of funny. Like, air is easier, don't get me wrong. But ground is just stronger because you have no black mines versus root riders. So, yep, that's what we try to defend right now. And so far, as I just said, it works quite successful. The base link is going to be down below in the description. The clan castle, which I recommend, is right now 3 rocket loons, 2 super minions, 1 headhunter, and 1 archer. That is the clan castle which I'm running. And, well, give it a try. I hope it works for you as well. Give it a try to build some more bases. Whenever I'm doing base videos, I will talk as well about the thought process and everything going into it. And I hope that this approach with like merging 2 bases together, which you might like, is a really good start to get into base building. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys back tomorrow with the next class video. Until then, see ya and bye bye.